Soft breeze calling, wheels start to glide. Morning whisper, city opens wide. Golden rhythm in a lazy sky. Let the road and I just coincide. Coffee scent and a narrow street, echoes dancing beneath my feet. Handlebars in a gentle sway. Every turn feels like a holiday. No maps, no plans, just follow the sound of a heartbeat sinking with the ground. Pedal through the sunlight, feel the breeze, every moment flowing with such ease. Samba in my soul, jazz in my mind. Leave the ticking world somewhere behind. Shadows play on the pastel walls. Distant laughter softly calls. A melody in every lane, spinning circles, no refrain. Slow down time with every spin. Let the quiet rhythm pull me in. Pedal through the sunlight, drift away. Golden hours never ask me to stay. Cool jazz humming in the air, so sweet. Life's a song beneath my rolling feet. Oh, Kagaki lights begin to glow. Still I've got nowhere to go. Moonlight paints the avenue, silver dreams in every hue. Sway with me, ride the rhythm, wild and free. Pedal through the twilight, soft and slow. Every street a story I don't know. Bounce a heartbeat gently in between, with the freedom only wheels can find. Let it roll, don't ask me why. Just a bike beneath the sky. Spills on the avenue, silver wheels hum a gentle tune. City wakes, but I drift away on a road that begins today. No destination in mind. tonight, riding softly through the breeze, petals turning with such ease. Every street's a melody, playing low and tenderly, and I feel my worries leave in this quiet symphony, riding softly, wild and free. Let the world just follow me. Coffee scents from a corner shop, strangers smile as the traffic stops. Golden rays on the riverside, all my thoughts start to coincide. Time is slower when I glide, every heartbeat in the ride, riding softly through the breeze, petals turning with such ease. Every street's a melody, playing low and tenderly, and I feel my worries leave in this quiet symphony, riding softly, wild and free. Let the world just follow me. No need for words, no need for plans, just handlebars within my hands, a rolling song beneath my feet, where silence and rhythm meet. Riding softly through the breeze, every turn a memory, in between the sky and the street, I find all I need in me, and the world just fades away in this slow cafe ballet, riding softly, endlessly. This is where I'm meant to be.
Morning breeze on an open lane, silver spokes whisper soft refrain, coffee sky and the lazy cloud. City wakes but it's not too loud, handlebars and a drifting mind, leave the ticking world behind. Pedal under the sun, feel the rhythm run, every turn a melody begun, rolling light, rolling free, like a quiet symphony. Pedal under the sun, no need to outrun, just a breeze and a gentle hum. Life slows down, comes undone when you ride the sun. Shadows dance on the boulevard, passing smiles like a postcard. Neon signs fading into green, every mile like a waking dream. No direction that I must chase, just the wind and an easy pace. Pedal under the sun, feel the rhythm run, every turn a melody begun. Rolling light, rolling free, like a quiet symphony. Pedal under the sun, no need to outrun, just a breeze and a gentle hum. Life slows down, comes undone when you ride under the sun. Soft samba in the spinning wheels, every heartbeat sinks and heals. Golden hour paints the street, time dissolves beneath my feet. Pedal under the sun, feel the rhythm run, every turn a melody begun. Rolling light, rolling free, like a quiet symphony. Pedal under the sun, no need to outrun, just a breeze and a gentle hum. Life slows down, comes undone when you ride under the sun. Pedal slow, let it flow, where the warm horizons glow. Under the sun, under the sun, under the sun.
Sunlight dripping through my shades, city hum begins to fade. Wheels are whispering in the street, rhythm finds me in the heat. No map folded in my hand, just a breeze that understands. I pedal softly down the line, chasing clouds and passing time. Ukulele in my mind, strumming dreams I left behind. Oh, the road just feels so right, golden hours melt tonight, every turn a lullaby as the world just wanders by. coffee kisses on my lips, seagulls dancing in their dips, sidewalk poets passing smiles. I could stay here for a while. Every corner sings my name. Nothing ever feels the same. I pedal softly down the line, lazy notes and salted skies. Jazz is playing in my veins like a slow and sweet refrain. No destination, no demands, just the freedom in my hands. Every breath a gentle sigh as the day just drifts on by. Maybe I'll stop, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll write what I never wrote. A melody swings in coconut air with nowhere to be but everywhere. I pedal softly, feel the glow. Where this road ends I don't know, but the rhythm pulls me through every shade of ocean blue. Ukulele soft and light carries me into the night. In this slow bossa delight, everything will be alright. Midnight whispers on the shoreline air, soft waves calling like they know I'm there. Footprints fading where my worries sleep, drifting slowly, letting silence speak. Every tear dissolves into the blue. Every thought feels lighter breaking through. So I wander with the tides tonight. Let the moonlight guide me out of sight. No more holding on, I set it free. Every wave brings back a part of me in the rhythm of the ocean side. Till the sea feels like my home. City echoes fade into the breeze, trading noise for rustling palm trees. Broken dreams in bottles washed away turn to stories I don't have to say. In this gentle sway I come alive, learning how to simply drift, not strive. So I wander with the tides tonight. Let the starlight blur the wrong and right. Every heartbeat sinks with rolling seas, carried by a lazy melody. In the hush between each rolling wave, I find courage just to stay and wander without end. Let the ocean be my friend. If the past still calls just smile, let it fade like the foam upon the shore. It won't hurt me anymore. Now I'm dancing with the tides at dawn, golden sunlight gently pulling me on. Every step a brand new melody, every breath a sense of liberty. In the glow of morning skies so wide, I don't need a place to hide. I just wander feeling free. Let the whole world carry me. Take it slow now. Sunlight dripping on a lazy street, barefoot rhythm with a midnight beat. No destination, no heavy plan, just a smile and a suntan. Coffee dancing in a paper cup, little breeze telling me wake up. Every corner got a tune to play, I just follow where it sways. No map, no clock, just feeling right. Let the moment hold me tight. I don't need no fancy ride, just a breeze and open sky. Ukulele by my side, strumming dreams as time goes by. No rush, no rules to obey. Let the rhythm guide my way. Wonder light, don't think twice. Life is sweet just like this vibe. City whispers in a soft cafe, strangers laughing like they know my name. Every step got a mellow groove, nothing here I gotta prove.